Hey everybody, I'm Belinda Sandor, also known as RocketGirl, and today we're going to talk about the importance of sticking to business. One of the things that I love about being a virtual assistant is that I get to talk to many of my clients on Zoom or on the phone, and I love that. I love that interaction with them. Now, when we're having that interaction, it's really important that I stick to business when I'm talking to them. And I'm going to go over a few points and let you know why that's so important. So our first job is to be upbeat and positive, right? We want how was your weekend? It was great. We want to ask them how are they doing? Because it's really all about them. They're working, we're helping them, we're in service, right, with them, helping their business. And so the last thing they really want to hear about is how terrible your life is. And we'll talk about that more in a second. But really upbeat and positive, I'm great, awesome, how can I help you today? The next thing is, okay, so when they do ask how you are, so here you are, you're having a bad day, you just stubbed your toe, your dog is sick, whatever the things are that are not going well, and they say, how are you? It's very tempting to tell them, but this is not the place. The place is your friend, the place is your spouse, your partner, your child, whoever it is that you want to talk to about it, it's not them. So it's important to take a deep breath when you're having a bad day, and when they ask how you are, say, great, I'm great. Now, if something life-changing has just happened and you want to share it with them, like, oh, we just found out XYZ, don't dwell in it, don't go into all the details, because here's the thing. So if you're also friends, let's talk about that, okay? If you're also friends, that's kind of tricky because you might want to tell them about the thing that's happening that's so big in your life. If you're not friends with your clients, you don't schedule time outside of working time, you're just going to want to keep it light. How can I help you? Keep it light. Now, when you're friends, and this typically happens, it happens a couple of ways. It can happen where you're friends first and then you're working together, right? And in that case, you'll need to draw the boundary really clearly. Well, in all cases, you'll need to draw the boundary. But, if you're chit-chatting with a friend and they're a client and you switch into work mode, you need to look at the clock. You need to say, okay, hold on, let me get probably not let me get organized, but I'm dropping into work mode now. Send us a clear signal. And a lot of times what's happened to me is that, some of my clients I've been working with for 11 years and we've become friends or friendly. I'll have lunch with them or, talk to them off the clock. So when you're also friends, you're going to need to draw a really a strict line there as well. So when you're friends and they get on your calendar for a working session, you're all about them. If there's something that you want to tell them, something exciting that's happened and you're close friends, what you might say is, hey, if you have a minute, I want to tell you something. Let me take you off the clock. So clear signal they're not paying for this time. All right. Because then they'll relax, you can relax, and then you can tell them what's going on. But definitely ask them, is this an okay time? Because remember, they're your friend, but they're in their work day. All right. So you have to respect that. Now, with my friends, what I'll typically do is people I've become friends with, if they want to chit chat or if I want to chit chat, I'll say, hey, I'm going for a walk tonight or tomorrow or next Wednesday at 5 o'clock. I'd love to catch up then. Now, the great thing about that is when I'm on a walk, I don't have my computer. I don't have my keyboard. There are no papers, pencils, anywhere to write anything down. So for the most part, those conversations are just, girl talk. And if they start to move into the client/friend wanting to talk about work, which is natural because they love their business and here I am and we're together, then what I'll say is, sure, we can chit chat about that, but let's schedule some time when I'm at my desk when I can really focus on that. So it's a way to gently remind them that you're not working right now, that you're having a friendship meeting, without having to actually say that. So that's how to handle it, when your friends schedule separate time, draw a gentle line, because it's just natural for them to want to ask you questions. That's just the way that goes. I don't believe that they're ever trying to take advantage of me. They're just talking to me and something popped into their head and we're friends, so they ask. So that's how I handle that. And if they want to pick my brain a little bit while I'm on my walk, I'm not touching anything, I'm not writing anything down, that's fine too. So okay. Now, the last thing, and we've gone over this really, I think, in this entire episode of the Rocket Girl Show, it's all about them. It's really all about them. And if you need their support in some other way, take it away from the working space. So I hope that was helpful. It's really lovely when you become friends and friendly with your clients. It makes the workday, go much better. But make sure that you're the one that's holding the line and really keeping the relationship on both sides a safe place for you to be yourself, work together, and get some good work done. All right. So before you go, I want to tell you about my free online classroom. It's called the Virtual Assistant Connection, and you can find it on Facebook. Just type the Virtual Assistant Connection in the search bar at the top, click the join button, and I would love to welcome you. It's a community with over 15,000 virtual assistants in all phases of their business. We have a strong community, lots of friendship, tons of things for you to learn over there. We have all kinds of events. We have a weekly webinar. The Rocket Girl shows are housed over there. So come on over and join us. If you're watching on YouTube, please click that subscribe button so you'll be notified every time we go live. And have a great day. Until next time, I'm Belinda Sandor, Rocket Girl, signing off. Bye-bye.